Chris Hartley and Brian Oliver then to talk you through round 3 of DTM 2025. Lucas Sauer, the pole position man on the right of your picture there in the Mercedes to the left. Ricardo Feller, who was only a fraction off pole position this morning. Maro Engel and Jules Goodon in the Mercedes just behind us. The lights go out, the race gets underway, and it looks like a good start for Auer on the long drag down towards turn 1. Lots of drivers in the mid-pack trying to find a gap, find a way through. It's a great start for Maro Engel. He's going to get up the inside of Ricardo Feller and get himself into second place from Mercedes 1-2. So Feller down to third. Raster's had a great start in the BMW as well. He's gone straight up to fourth as contact further back in the middle of the pack, but other drivers scrambling through. The Argentine Mustang's had a bit of a hit, so that's wobbling sideways, but it's still roughly pointed in the right direction. I think Luca Exler's had a hit though, and he's slowed right down in his RACER Lamborghini. Jordan Pepper gets past him now, and he's ailing with a problem, whether it's damage, whether it's a puncture, but Luca Exler in the wars, I'm afraid, on the first lap of the race. But a great start for Lucas Auer. He leads the way. Second place, also great start for Maro Engel. There is damage to Maurice Schuring's Porsche. He's ripped the front left wing off the car, so that is probably pit-bound. It looks a bit second-hand at the moment, that's for sure. And the front bumper now detaches itself, which is probably a good thing, but he's slowing down. There's all sorts of debris on the straight, and the safety car, as a result of all the carnage, and probably more debris on the track, is being deployed.
Please destroyed me. Yeah, copy. On pushing for the moment.
Yeah, both of the RACER cars into traumas into that turn 1, both of them getting collected. Pepper getting sideways into turn 1, and also Engsler, as we saw, with damage, and also Maurice Schuring. And this is not turning out to be his day, is it? Maurice Schuring peeling off into the pits. Get the feeling this is going to be game over for that Porsche. But that turn 1 is always very tight, isn't it? It's a real pinch point. It's a downhill section as well, and the car's just not making it through. We saw them coming into the corner, 3-4 abreast, and then filing into that corner, and it was always going to end in tears.
See if we can unpick this. First of all, watch Maro Engel in the blue and gold at Mercedes. Great start to draw alongside Ricardo Feller, getting to second, and great start for René Rast as well as he gets through. Let's look in the middle of the pack, see if we can unpick this. All those contact with Maurice Schuring, and that looks like for might be Fuel Green. Two of them together, one either side of him. And then he had contact, Maurice Schuring. That was the tank slapper for Jordan Pepper after Schuring had got hit earlier in the corner. He was then sent into Jordan Pepper, so Pepper was just kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time. He actually got squeezed between him and Fabio Scherer, and he did a great job, Jordan Pepper, to control that car, because he was completely sideways at one point.
3 cars under investigation for false starts. That's Max Bow, Tom Callender, and Nicola Bart as well. So Stuart's having a look at that. The view on board with Jordan Pepper. This is going to be exciting. You see that gap closing in front of him.
Yeah, Mirko Bortolotti was in this as well, wasn't he? He's just in front to the right of the picture. Did he escape any contact? Yeah, he did actually. So he just sort of threaded his way through all of that, Mirko Bortolotti, which is why he's up to 9th place.
Gosh, that was lively in there. Anybody who survived that corner has done well, haven't they?
Yeah, and we saw the back end of Argentini getting a tank slapper on. He, as Jordan Pepper tried to recover, got clipped on the left rear corner, that Mustang, by the Lamborghini of Jordan Pepper. A lot to unpick here. This is looking back at Jack Aitken in the number 14 Ferrari. He lost a couple of places at the start. He went from 6th down to 8th. Keep an eye on the Mustang to the right. Oh, there's all of the carnage. Timo Glock with a face full of everything, and then a rear camera full of Aston Martin as well. Safety car is coming in on this lap, and there was the very damaged looking Manthey Junior car of Maurice Schuring, which has gone to the pits and retired now, as has Luca Engsler. Marshals have done well to sweep up all of the debris. So Auer leads, Engel second, Rast up to third, Feller fourth. And ahead of the restart, let's go down to Verena.
Yes, and I'm here with Maurice Schuring. Very unfortunate in the very first corner. I guess you just got in the middle of everything and the race ended for you. And looking at the car, I mean, it looks very damaged. So unfortunately, the first race here at Lausitzring ended for you.
Yeah, it's a big shame. I had quite a good reaction on the start, and I managed to find my gap to brake for turn 1, and then I just got hit quite hard by some optimistic braking move from someone else. It's a big shame. It's always a risk when you're in the pack that you get hit like this. But I would have really liked to do a good race, since we made really good steps throughout the weekend already. So it's really a big shame.
Big shame. Thank you very much. Hopefully the car will be fit for tomorrow's race. Thank you, and back to you.
Thanks, Farina. Restart underway then. Lukas Sauer leads them back into full speed action. Maro Engel second. René Rast from 5th on the grid up to 3rd. He managed to get straight up to 3rd. Then he got past Ricardo Feller before the safety car came out as well. So he's up to 3rd. Ricardo Feller from 2nd on the grid is down to 4th. Jules Gounon started 4th. He's down to 5th. Marco Wittmann's made up a place into 6th position. Tommy Preining's made up a couple of places. He's 7th. Jack Aitken has lost 2. He's gone from 6th down to 8th. Mirko Bortolotti has gained several. He is up into 9th place now from 14th on the grid. And 10th place for Ben Green, who started in 11th position. So that's the situation. Aston Martin's in the background weaving around. Race control message saying that there is going to be a full start penalty for 3 cars. Number 84 is Tom Callender. Number 71 is Max Powell. And the number 8 car of Nicolas Bert as well, the driver of one of the Aston Martins run by Come To You Racing. So penalty lap for full starts for those 3 drivers. And the penalty box, Brian, is on the exit at this corner of turn number 6 as they go back out onto the tri-oval.
Yes, and they have to pass through that penalty box. It's about 50 metres long at no more than 50 kilometres an hour. This is a challenge on the outside of Ayn Chang-gun. Remember, he is carrying success ballast after his win last time out. Ben Dur looking very good this weekend. He's in 13th place at the moment, challenging Ayn Chang-gun. And just behind him is Nicky Tim in 14th place. So Gouin may be struggling a little bit with that success ballast.
Yeah, if you win a race in the DTM, the next race, not for qualifying, but for the next race, you have to carry 20 kilograms of success ballast. So that's the case for Gouin. And there through the penalty box go Callender and Bert. For 2nd place, you carry 10 kilograms. That's Jules Gounon, who's currently running in 5th place. And Tommy Preining, for finishing 3rd last time, has 5 kilograms. There was a change to the balance of performance between qualifying and the race as well. The Audi has become 5 kilograms heavier. The Ferrari, 10 kilograms lighter. And 5 kilograms heavier for the Mercedes and 15 kilograms lighter for the Porsches. So the Porsches, which struggled a bit in qualifying, might come alive in the race. You're looking at one of them now, Ayn Chang-gun, the driver that won round 2 of the championship. They're in the bright green machine, just outside the top 10 at the moment. He's running 12th, the top 15 score points. Fabio Scherer in the Mustang looking to get his first points in DTM this season. He's running in 15th place. But at the front of the field, Lukas Sauer just over a 2nd clear. A repair of Thierry Vermeulen and Ben Green. They might be teammates, but they both want to do well. They get absolutely side by side, just about squeezing around the outside. That was a very nice move from Thierry Vermeulen. So that's why he's moved up to 10th now, ahead of Ben Green.
Yeah, we saw him getting past Ayn Chang-gun a couple of laps earlier as well, so he's certainly dialed in at the moment. Thierry Vermeulen has been looking very quick in all the free practice and qualifying sessions, but he's a man on the move.
Yeah, qualifying was a bit of a letdown, but yesterday he looked good in free practice. More reaction to that chaotic start to the race then from Verena.
A very chaotic start at the very beginning, and in the first round it also got you, Luca Engstler. We just saw the damage on your car, so very unfortunate. What happened?
Well, I turned into, I think, turn 4 and got a massive hit from the back, and I think the McLaren just, I don't know, braked too late, did a mistake or whatever, and just ran me off and destroyed my race, so yeah.
Very unfortunate, but hopefully for tomorrow the car will be just fine again.
Yeah, I think the boys know what to do, so all okay.
All right, well, thank you very much, Luca, and back to you.
Thanks, Farina. Yeah, real shame for Luca Engstler for it to go so wrong so quickly here, but it's a tight thread, isn't it, through that first 2 corners.